Hello there and welcome. Like always, you know me, it's your host Amy from Pen Venture. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. It is time for another fountain pen video. In this video, I thought that it should be fun to visit my previous 2022 fountain pens bucket list and to update everyone on a few facts that happened in, I believe, the last 6 months. I believe, yeah, it's 6 months since that video was uploaded. And there are some major changes in my personal fountain pen collection, which I thought it should be fun to go over them in this video. Let's see them. Let's go back in time. December 2021, like any other fountain pen reviewer and producer of fountain pen content, I was getting ready to record my usual content. And by usual content, I mean my top 10 favorite fountain pens of that year, and also my top 10 favorite inks of that year. And I had this idea to make a bucket list of fountain pens which I was looking forward at getting in the next year. And it was hard for me to contain myself to go for only 10 fountain pens, and I actually went a little bit further and I stopped at 16. That video went and was very popular. I'm gonna link that video up here. And since it went live, that video produced some pretty interesting things for me. Actually, it made me to acquire some fountain pens much more rapidly and quickly. And also now reflecting back, it's 6 months since that video and not a few things have changed. They are some major changes and we will discuss them in this video. And I made myself a list with those fountain pens which was on the bucket list in December last year, and let's go through them and let's see what has changed, what remains on that list, what we need to update, and a few other things that I deem to be very interesting for this video. First of all, at number 16 on that list we had David Oscarson, the Nikola Tesla fountain pen, which is a very interesting fountain pen from a very respectable brand like David Oscarson. I love that fountain pen. I've seen it in a couple of magazines, in Pen Roll magazine and on a few respectable websites. But thinking now, I think I've bit a little bit more than I can chew. Would I keep this fountain pen on that list? Yes, for now, but I'm not that sure it will end up in my fountain pen collection this year. Who knows? Maybe yes, maybe no. We will have to wait and see. Anyway, for now we will leave it on this list. Moving further, at number 15 I had the Graf from Faber-Castell Pen of the Year 2019 Samurai. Well, it's May right now and I've seen the Pen of the Year 2022, the Aztec, and it is very interesting. It's not on my taste. And now thinking back at number 15 on my bucket list fountain pens, here is where I would like to say that probably this I will end up giving up on it and not having it on this list. And let's cross it with a line. By the end of this year, probably there will be more fountain pens that will be welcomed in my fountain pen collection, and possibly there will be a fountain pen which is going to, let's say, swap the way this list is looking at this very moment. But for now, I will remove it from the list. Moving further, number 14 on that bucket list video was the Visconti Divina Proporzione in Burlwood Celluloid. That fountain pen will be on the list. It is a very desired model which I'm looking forward at adding in my personal fountain pen collection because I love that shape. The Divina, the spiral shape, and everything about that fountain pen is on this list and it should stay on this list. and for no reason at all I will remove it from this list. So at number 14 it was Divina Proporzione, Visconti, Burwood, Celluloid. It should stay on this list. Moving further, number 13, the Visconti Jacques de Molay, the Templar fountain pen. It's still on this list. I'm questioning myself if I should leave it on this list or not, but for the moment, judging by the other fountain pens that I acquired it at this very moment and everything that's still on this list, I would say that this fountain pen should be still on my list to get fountain pens this year. Anyway, I'm not looking forward at spending however amount of money to get it, but it should be on this list, and if the opportunity should present itself to me, I will take it gladly. Moving further, at number 12, it's a fountain pen which is very impressive, the Montblanc 1914, which again, it's a fountain pen which is pretty much super high-end, and it's a safety pen. It's a very interesting fountain pen. I have the little brother of the 1914, the 1912, which is a little bit smaller and not that gigantic in regards of the size and also the budget, in the way that this fountain pen is going to cost a collector to get it. The bigger one, the 1914, it's quite impressive in all other aspects, and the price, it's matching that. I believe it's a 15,000 euros plus fountain pen. If you want the black one, if you want the red one, the vermilion, it's a lot more expensive, and by a lot more, I think over 20,000 euros. So it's a quite serious fountain pen. For the moment, I would leave it on this list, and moving further, we arrive at number 11 on my list, and at 11 I had the NAKAYA dorsal fin V2. I'm a huge fan of this fountain pen model from NAKAYA, and I do own a NAKAYA dorsal fin V1. In that time, I received my personal first NAKAYA dorsal fin V2. Is this beauty right here in Kurata Menuri? Very beautiful fountain pen with a soft elastic ruthenium medium point nib. I love every single detail of this fountain pen. I love the nib, I love the finish, I love the way I feel when I'm writing with this fountain pen. I love the way it sits in my palm, and everything about this fountain pen is very on spot from NAKAYA. So I'm very happy that I was able to secure this fountain pen so quickly and to have it in my collection, and for sure it's on this list, crossed down, collected. I think, like with other fountain pens, I should draw a line and mark the fact that it is collected already in my collection. And just to give you a little bit of perspective, I'm looking forward at finding another NAKAYA dorsal fin V2, but this time in a different urushi finish, and by that moment I will have time to review this NAKAYA dorsal fin V2 Kurata Menuri with that interesting nib. And I have some pretty interesting facts for everyone in regards of that nib, because I had quite a little bit of story with that one, but I will leave it for the video. Moving further, at number 10 on my bucket list, it was the OMAS ARTE Italiana PARAGON in ARCO bronze celluloid, and it's right here. I managed to get it, and it is a very impressive OMAS fountain pen. OMAS no longer with us, in the most desirable material, celluloid, Italian celluloid. I was very happy to get this fountain pen with a very nice 18 karat gold nib, fine point. It's two-tone, and I love every single aspect of this fountain pen. I acquired this fountain pen with the help of Letizia Jacopini, and she is wonderful, and finally I managed to get my first OMAS ARTE Italiana PARAGON ARCO bronze. Let's cross that from the list and let's move forward with that list. Number 9, NAMIKI Emperor Vermilion. and by now you know that I acquired it. And it was only possible with the help of a viewer, Thomas from Germany, which was kind enough to actually spend its own funds to get the fountain pen and to send it to me. And I said yes, it should stay with me. And the story of this fountain pen, you can find it in this video right here. I'm gonna link that video up there, and you can find out more information about this interesting purchase in my fountain pen collection. And it's a very impressive fountain pen, and I cannot describe it in words. We need to do a video with this one and to show you how beautiful it is. This gorgeous, splendid size 50 NAMIKI gold nib, medium point, and this lacquer is splendid, gorgeous, gorgeous fountain pen, gorgeous experience, and above everything, it is named the Emperor, and yeah, it's an Emperor in between my other fountain pens. Let's cross this one from the list and let's move to number 8. At number 8, we had on my list the CONID king size. Well, I don't know what to say about CONID because it's almost 2+ years since the medical crisis happening, and there is no other information about CONID if they are going to go back to doing fountain pens. By what I know from the internet, I know that they are manufacturing parts for mechanical parts for medical equipment, and other than this, I don't know if they will be opening the factory to produce CONID fountain pens or not. I don't know anything, and it's on this list at number 8, and I don't know what to say. For now, we should leave it on the list just to be there. The secondary market is very, very hard, and the pricing of a CONID on the secondary market is unbelievable. But for now, it should stay on this list. Moving further, let's go to number 7. At number 7, it was TACCIA Winter's Breath. And ta-da, I have it. I've collected one. This marked the beginning of my collaboration with TACCIA, and I managed to get my very first Winter's Breath, my first TACCIA fountain pen. This has the King of Pen nib, and this is a splendid, splendid nib, available in, like any King of Pen, 2 sizes, medium and broad, and I got a medium, and it is an impressive fountain pen. Rodden, eggshells, urushi, and everything flows so nice, and this fountain pen, it's a showstopper. I've collected it, I have it. I didn't have time to review this fountain pen, but I will review it for sure for everyone. So let's cross the TACCIA at number 7 on the list, and we go to number 6 on the list. At number 6, it was the ONOTO Hurricane. Collected, check. This is my ONOTO Hurricane. It's not your everyday hurricane. It is the number 000 of 250. I'm pretty happy, and it has a pair, my ONOTO Spitfire, which I reviewed both these fountain pens on this channel, and I'm gonna link the videos up here. You can check them and see it yourself. I love this medium nib very, very much. Let's cross this from the list and let's go to the next fountain pen. And here is where our list starts to become a little bit woo. Now let's see. At number 5, it was the Homo Sapiens Corsani 90. It's a Visconti exclusive fountain pen to Corsani in Rome, and is the Homo Sapiens shape, and I am looking forward to find this fountain pen for the past 4 years. Have I gave up? No, but it's becoming harder and harder to find one in the state that I'm looking forward at getting. I'm looking forward at getting something which is not stained and it's in a pretty decent condition regardless of the nib size. I want to leave it on the list just for fun, but I'm highly doubting I will find one. Move to number 4. Number 4, we have an OLDWIN classic in burl with celluloid. this is where I would say that I was exposed to a lot of OLDWIN fountain in reviews. I've seen them online, and I've gave it a little bit more thought, and I said, maybe this is not for me. So the OLDWIN, I think we should take it off this list, and we will substitute it with something else. I'm pretty sure we will find more fountain to collect, which are fun and interesting as well. Number 3, Leonardo Momento Zero Grande ARCO Bronze Celluloid. This is a fountain which I'm smiling at this moment because I had a talk with Salva, and I said, please don't forget about my Momento Zero Grande ARCO Bronze Celluloid. And he said, one day I'm gonna keep you informed. When it's ready, I will let you know. But it's almost, I believe, 3 years since we had this talk, and yeah, it should be on this list. It will stay on this list, and for sure by the end of this year it will be here with us. Anyway, moving forward, at number 2 we have a PELIKAN M1000 MAKIE A, and I have put a question mark on this fountain because, well, let's just say that I haven't experienced a M1000 till this moment, and I had some promises from Thomas, the person who acquired the NAMIKI Emperor Vermilion for me, that he is going to lend me his collection of MAKIE 1000 fountain pens, and he has a few of them, and I will get to test them and see it in person, how they are, how they write, and probably that can be my first MAKIE 1000. But anyway, for the moment, I said we should remove it from this list because I've substituted with a number of fountain pens which are both Urushi and MAKIE, and not from PELIKAN. Actually, Danny Trio fountain pens. This is a Genkai, the super huge, and this dethroned every single fountain pen from my collection in regards of length and size. This is a Mikado, and this is a gorgeous Akata Minuri fountain pen. On the Danny Trio Genkai, I have something that's more yellowish brown. On the Mikado, I have this impressive Akata Minuri, and I had another Danny Trio, and you know by now which one it is, and I'm keeping it in this very nice pen kimono from TACCIA. It's my MAKIE Blue Dragon Hyotan, and this is quite a nice MAKIE design. Actually, this is the one that I was eyeing for a number of years on a few different websites, and finally I've got it, and I've been getting to use it ever since I've got it, and I'm very happy about it. And let's just say that I've got my share of MAKIE. But anyway, for the moment, the M1000 MAKIE is not going to be on this list, and probably it's going to be substituted with a different fountain pen. I was thinking about maybe getting a 1005 demonstrator fountain pen. Anyway, we will see later down this year which is going to take number 2 on this list. At number 1, it was the classic pens LB5 Tensui, the blue one with rhodium trims. Yeah, pretty much that's a very impossible to find fountain pen, but I'm not giving up. It should be on this list, it should stay on this list, and it should serve as a, let's say, inspiration for the next 6 months of this year. Maybe one day, somehow, I will stumble upon one. If you know anyone who is having one of these fountain pens and they are trying to find it a new home, tell them to contact me, because I'm pretty sure I will do that for them. That pretty much sums up quite an interesting experience in the past 6 months. I managed to get almost 50% of this list collected first 6 months of this year, and that is quite impressive. And I will have to get my funds and budget ready for the next 6 months, which are going to be as impressive as this first ones. Anyway, this sums up this bucket list, and this is how things are going at the half-year mark for me. I couldn't do this without you all, and I'm very grateful to have you as a community, as an audience. So I thank you very much for supporting myself and my passion and Pen Venture, and thank you for spending this time with me on the Pen Venture YouTube channel. Thank you very much. If you scroll down below, you'll find the details for our website, our social media accounts, my email, phone number, anything and everything that you may need to get in contact with me if you're looking for an exciting instrument. Also, if you want to support the growth and to help us reach out to many more just like you, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This will help us a lot with the YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be quick to answer those. And I know that some of you that are watching right now are not subscribed yet, so if you want to subscribe and support our channel, you can do that right now. Just click there, turn the notification bell on, and like this you'll be getting a notification whenever we have new content. If you want to see more videos from Pen Venture, you have right here this video. Click and enjoy. As always, it's your host Amy, and I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.